Hey guys. Alright, so today we are sharpening an Echo hedge trimmer. We're in the shop today. Usually I show you videos inside our mobile truck, but I'll do a quick walk around of the shop. I'll show you what we're sharpening here. So I've already taken this hedge trimmer apart here. Basically I removed this blade from the hedge trimmer, and I've got it all clamped up. So I'm going to go over sharpening with that. First, I'm just going to take a real quick walk around the shop and show you. This is what we do here. So this is our shop. This is some of our knife roots. We're a big knife sharpening company, but we take care of some garden tools and some. So these are all the. That's where we put all our carts and all our roots once they're sharpened. These are all knives here, that slicer blades. These are all bulk. We do some sharpening in bulk. We do about 14,000 knives a week. It's all in here. So we got a lot of equipment. Hollow grinders, honers, all set up in stations. We can put 12 guys in here. We don't usually put that many in though. So these are some new knives getting done, all stamped with our logo. But this is the shop. Some buffing wheels, scissor, serrated sharpeners, belt grinders. These are all the Dell carts that need to be done on Monday. It's Saturday now, so there's a machine. We're putting this one back together. So I'll give you a inside look at the machine. So this machine right here is one of the honing machines. They're repairing this dresser mechanism right here. That's all broken off, but these spiral wheels go right there on the honing machines. This is one that's all assembled, and they spin up, put the knife in there, and sharpen it like that. So that's the shop. So let's make our way back over this way, and let's look at the hedge trimmer. See what we got going on here. So we're set up here. So we're all set up there. Most of the way this is going to be done is by with a file. So I started doing a couple of teeth already. So. But that's how nice it looks, that one tooth. You got to do each one of these teeth, both sides, individually with the file, but it doesn't take too long. But just a couple of things that we have. We got a couple of tools here. Let's see if I can get this off here. This is a nice diamond file, so we'll use that. It's fine on one side and rough on the other side. So we'll use that to finish it off on the back side. We use mostly this general purpose mill file here. We got a couple other finer ones and some brushes. This is a bottle of mineral oil that we'll use. I like to use that to clean out the filings. This is the hedge trimmer. Today we took it off. You don't always have to take it off, but I find it easier to clamp on the table when it's apart. It's really only 6-8 screws total. So that's it. You really don't need much. You need that, some good lighting, place to clamp it. We'll use this fluid film afterwards to get it all nice and clean and lubricated. And there's basic screwdrivers, and this is a star wrench right here to take that off, and a little bit of sandpaper, 240 grit. That's about all you need, and you can it's mostly just time. Put your effort into it, and get the time going. So I'm gonna flip this around again. Okay. Let's see what that is. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over real quick. I know I'm gonna put the camera back there, but this is the thing. So we're just basically coming into each one of these teeth with the file. And you're always downward motion only on the file. Okay, file's only cut in one way. So I'll let me see if I can get that in there. I'll do it with one hand for this one. But let's see. Got this one right here. So we just do that until you get a little tiny burr on the underside here. That's it. So that's all done. We're going to take that burr off in a little while too. So I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to do every one of these teeth individually. Let's see. We'll do one here. One more right here. Okay, that's it. I like to just feel it just to make sure that the burr, we've reached the edge, and go from there. So I'll continue doing this. I'll probably do this side. I'll probably turn it off for a little bit because this is going to take a while. Take about 15-20 minutes to do this particular blade. But then I'll come back and I'll show you the next side, and I'm going to have to put it back together again too. So. Let's actually put it over here. Let's move this over here like this. Put a little mineral oil on here. Really not. I use mineral oil a lot on the stones, cutting stones, but I'm not. We're just using a file, so I'm just kind of using it to clean out any of the burrs, get rid of those burrs. Just do it every once in a while and wipe it down. With a small wire brush too. It's really not that big of a deal. few strokes like that, we've reached the edge. Again, I always feel it with my fingernail just to make sure we got the burrs on the bottom side of it. Move on to the next one. Nice thing about these too is that they the teeth are they're not stainless steel. So when you sharpen it, you're gonna make it it'll be nice and sharp. Once you hit it, you can really see what part of the bevel if you hit the right angle, and once you've reached the edge, it really makes it easy to do that. All right, so we did that. This is one side, and I'm going to take the smooth part of the file. This is a really fine diamond file. Just going to go over real quick, see if there's any more burrs left on there. Really don't have to do this, but why not? Okay, so that's that, and now we're gonna flip it around. No, you know what? We're gonna do unclamp this. So what I did here is I just, I had to unclamp it and I moved it. So these are all the teeth that we've done right here on this side. I just moved the blade, so now we have to do this side. So we'll do that, and then we'll flip it around, and we got to do both sides of the other one. So, like I say, it's not difficult to do. It does take time, so you really just have to dedicate a lot of time to this. So. We'll move this over here again. All right. Well, I'm just going to continue along with this. I'm going to turn the video off for now because it's another, I don't know, 10 more minutes or whatever, probably, of the same filing. And I'll come back real quick when we're going to assemble it again. It's pretty simple, and then we'll put it back together, and that'll be that for the hedge trimmer. All our sharpening, so now we're just putting this back together, that's all. I already lined it up, gear, get some grease, white lithium grease in there. Basically these two bolts will hold on the hedge trimmer to the blade to the machine, and we'll put it all, just gonna, then it's just these two, 6 screws back in, and then we put the hand guard back on, and we're good to go. We'll lubricate the blade with some fluid. Lubricant, keep it rust free. We've already taken all the burrs off the back. We did it all with, did all the filing, with our hand filing. And you can also do this with the Dremel tool if you want, but I just find that unless the blade is in real bad condition, it's better to do with the file. You take off minimal amount of steel, get a nice accurate edge. So there are other ways to do it, but you know, if you get a hedge trimmer that hasn't been sharpened in many years and it has big chips in the blade, then you can start using power tools. But if people maintain them properly and they're not too bad, then we go with the hand file. I think you get a much better result from it, and a lot more control with the hand file. You just have to be willing to work a little bit, because it did take a little while. These are just little foam pieces that keep the debris from getting into the gearbox. this hand guard back on, and then we're going to just lubricate it real quick with some fluid film. Okay, basically we're all set here, and now we're just gonna spray this down real quick with some fluid film. Okay, so this is just some basic fluid film. It helps protect the metal and lubricate it up. Okay, and we'll just do one more this side. Okay. It's all set. Blade's nice and sharp and ready to go. I just got to clean up now, and I think start to finish that was probably took an hour, I guess, start to finish. So a little bit longer than I expected, but getting set up is part of it too. So you can knock off about 10-15 minutes if you use a power tool. So that's about how long it takes. This is a 24-inch blade, so depending on how big your machine is, then that's where it'll be. All right, we'll see you next time.